Kamla Persad Bissessar, born into a lower-caste Hindu family, has long navigated Trinidad and Tobago's multi-faith landscape with notable flexibility. In 2010, upon becoming the country's first female prime minister, she took the oath on the Bhagavad Gita. Fast forward to May 2025. After her re-election, she deliberately chose the Constitution over any holy book, Bible, Gita, Quran, or otherwise. So I've been calling out Kamla Persad Bissessar for not swearing on the Bible when she became the Prime Minister. Tucker Carlson gave a commentary on something similar to this. And I really want you guys to listen to this and put this in the terms of your Prime Minister. It's really shocking. And the way Tucker explains it, the reason I'm bringing this to you is because he explains it in a much more eloquent way than I could ever do. Excuse me.
The president did not take his oath of office with his hand on the Bible. His wife stood next to him holding it. I was about 15 feet away and saw it, but he did not put his hand on the Bible. And that should have been maybe a clue that we need to pause and think about, what is this? Why wouldn't you put your hand on the Bible? If you don't believe in the Bible, you think it's just a book, there's no cost to you to putting your hand on it, just kind of following the protocol, going along with the tradition. All presidents do it. Why aren't you doing it? And you're not doing it intentionally. You're choosing not to put your hand on the Bible when you take that oath. That suggests not that you don't believe it's real, because if you didn't believe it was real, why would you care? You'd put on the costume and take it off. It doesn't matter. That suggests you know it is real and you're rejecting it intentionally. You know what you're doing and you're doing it anyway. But nobody asked questions about that either. It seemed kind of inappropriate, given the celebration then in progress, to ask, why wouldn't you put your hand on the Bible when you take the oath of office to lead our nation? But pretty much nobody did. I didn't. I'll admit that. I saw it and didn't say one word. Bothered me ever since. But right around January 4th, it became clear that maybe he didn't put his hand on the Bible because he affirmatively rejects what's inside that book. And what's inside that book are limits on human behavior. Because if there's one theme that spans all 66 books in the Christian Bible, it's that you are not God. And you cannot assume his powers. Because you don't have them. You may convince yourself you have them. You may want them. You may have been promised them. But in the end, they're not yours. And you'll never have them. And you can only destroy yourself and the people around you by pretending that you do. That is the consistent message that spans from Genesis to Revelation.